aside to jungles missed by the ancient path that can't be missed. Panamon, you, traveler bold, fights through lands both young and old. A troll appears near Empath Lake, crushing trees in his quake. A blade of light, a runic sign. The wisp appears, a guiding line. Through haunted woods the shadows dance, with Etons caught in tribal trance. Ratmen crawl from sewers maw, lizardmen hiss without a flaw. At side, no moon gate here to make us flee, only grit and memory. From Britain's truth to Trinsicpos pride, we stand, we fight, we never hide. The journey ends, the fire remains, etched in time through stone domains. Let bards retell this noble of Panama and nature's wrath.
pirate ship looms with a creak and a groan. I board with a leap, steal their jeweled throne. Captain swings wild, but I duck with a grin. Nice hat, I quip as I toss it to the fin. Fisherman shouts, you sank my boat, you fiend. I chuckle and wave, next time bring a screen. Steel drums echo as the loot piles high. Panama's the king of this ocean's wild cry. Ocean's neon plunder, where the waves ignite. Panama sails on in the rogue's delight. With cannon and laughter, we answer the call. On these wild seas, we'll take it all. Another wreck shines with a chest full of gold. I dive with a splash, tales yet untold. Pirates give chase, but my skiff's too quick. I tip my hat, thanks for the trick. Fisherman laughs, you're a pirate with flair. Panama bows deep with a wink in the air. From wrecks to the raid, my legend's been spun. Ocean's neon king, forever fun. Ocean's neon plunder, where the waves ignite. Panama sails on in the rogue's delight. With cannon and laughter, we answer the call. On these wild seas, we'll take it all. Ocean's plunder fades, but the fun holds tight. Panaman's tail shines in the neon's light. From wrecks to the waves where the rogue hearts roam. This sails adventure forever home.
Lava flows and shadows creep, ancient echoes that never sleep. Through serpent vines and burning stone, we chase the fire. We go alone.
They say Exodus was once reborn, built by minds both bright and torn. Magri's ghost still haunts these halls with spells that bounce off lava walls. We're running through fire where legends remain, facing the storms, embracing the flame. Panem on your wall, carving the path, outrunning fate and the lava's wrath. If you seek power, beware the price. The owl of fire rolls the dice. But if your heart still burns tonight, then grab your gear and fight the fight.
Yo ho, there's desert beat, boots on the dock, with neon heat, no guards, just rogues and rum. Tonight in Buck's Den, we don't fight fair, we fight right. Cutlass in my belt, gold in my sock, hide and loot behind the peg leg dock. Bathhouse vibes with my pirate crew, toss a coin or two, you might make it through.
Buck's Den, no laws apply. We steal your heart, then wave goodbye. From the docks to the bath to the leather workshop, it's a pirate town that'll never stop. Buck's Den, where the shadows dance. One wrong step, you lost your pants.
Captain Blackheart's got that grin. Play your cards and I'ma let you win. Cutlass smithing rings like steel. One-handed deals, one-handed meal. No guards, no kings, no curfews here. Just a tavern toast and a tanker to cheer. Every shipwreck's just another chance to dance with danger and steal your pants.
Buck's Den, where chaos plays. We gamble with time and sail wild waves. You come for loot, stay for sin, lose your soul or maybe win. Buck's Den, where rogues parade, drenched in synth and pirate shades.
Yo, I rolled up with Panama UO, decked out in bone armor, ready to throw. Got ambushed by a guy named Steve. He tripped on a barrel, couldn't believe. Healers laugh, the blacksmith cursed. This place gets weird, but it could be worse.
Buck's Den, the rogues delight. We pick your pockets under starry night. From the bathhouse walls to the pirate's plank, the whole damn island runs on pranks. Buck's Den, no virtues found, but damn if it ain't the best town around.
and spires, they rise at night with wings like shields and eyes of light. Guardians born from stone and lore, ancient echoes of a time before. Crafted in silence by mystic design, bound by duty across the line. They don't sleep and they don't speak, but truth and strength is what they see. Wings of stone, they fly alone, protecting lands that none have known. Through shadow realms and crystal skies, the gargoyles keep their ancient ties. In the earth, their cities hum to forgotten drums. They march as one with runes that glow beneath their skin. Their legacy etched in stone and wind. They watched as kingdoms rose and fell, their memory older than any spell, and still they guard in silent grace every shrine, every sacred place. Wings of stone, alone they roam, their oath unbroken, hearts of chrome, no crown, no throne, yet still they reign. Gargoyle souls that bear no chain, by moonlight carved and shadows worn, the gargoyles watch, forever sworn.
A city in the sky of flame and stone, where wisdom speaks from crystal thrones. Above Britannia's veiled domain, the gargoyles rise, their truth flame remains.
Golden halls of floating spires, when all
whose green heart trembles under shadow's reign. Alara stands tall through the storm and pain, a beacon of hope in the neon's embrace. This battle's our song in a sacred space.
Orcs march with fury, their banners unfurl. Necromancers chant, wake the undead world. My friend at my side with the steadfast grin. We fight for you, so where our lives begin. Arrows fly swift as steel meets bone in the fray. Shadows claim the brave as the night turns gray. Her laughter fades soft with the final breath. Ella rust his fall on the edge of death. The cost weighs heavy, but the spirit holds through blood and sorrow. Our story unfolds. Tears of youth's valor where the neon light glows. Fallen hearts rise through the pain that we know. With the cry in the dark, we claim victory's mine. A last sacrifice burns in the endless night.
The last orc falls, silence grips the air. Necromancer's magic, lost in despair. Aura's ghost smiles through the morning mist. Her tears forge the light where our hopes persist. You stands unbroken though the cost was high. A victory born from the tears we cry. Her name etched in trees, a legend's refrain. In neon's embrace, we'll rise again.
stand with broken backs and calloused hands. Pickaxe swings to the beat of fate, dreaming stars behind the slate.
They say there's gold beneath the stone, but all I see is steel and bone. This town got neon veins, it bleeds chrome fire. We're wired to the mines, chasing dreams in the mire. Steel hearts beat to the rhythm of fate. In Minoc we rise and detonate.
Ashen lungs and glowing ore, every scar's a badge of war. Ghosts of guilds in alley light, fight for coin and silent rights. Beneath the tavern, secrets hum, whispers traded over rum. The furnace roars like distant drums, forging blades where danger comes.
This town got neon veins, it bleeds chrome fire. We're wired to the mines, chasing dreams in the mire. Steel hearts beat to the rhythm of fate. In Minoc we rise and detonate. Every strike a legacy, every flame a memory. In this town of gears and grind, we make our mark in stone, in time. Neon veins of Minoc, glowing bright, burning strong in the endless night. From molten truth and shattered stone, we built a future. Stones lights the way through the wild's neon glow. From Britain to Trinsicpos where the brave hearts flow. Slaying trolls and wisps with the melody's might. Panamon's quest burns in the starlit night.
Jungles of Trinsic, vines choke the trail. Orcs roar loud, but my courage won't pale. In Maniac cast, trying to heal on the run. Fizzle goes pop, yo, my spells come undone. Eten's harsh hard as my blade finds its mark. Panamon's alive, lighting up the dark. From forest to shrine, I've carved my own tale. Britannia's wilds where the brave never fail.
moving like a shadow, never rolling alone. No guards, no rules, just bone on bone. And if you're holding loot, it's about to get known. Boots in blood, torch in hand. I saw a blue name, now ain't that grand. He's looting a corpse with his guard down low, but he didn't check corners, now it's time to go.
Slowing in, that's how we ride. Stepping through the bread with my crew at my side. Raise the blade, make it rain, disappear in the tank. Life is short to see, let it hit but bang.
Saw me shuffling through the door, but I'm watching that tamer grinding for more. A dragon breeze, he's low on bangs. I hit him with a poison blade, now his screen's all sandy.
Step soft and distant, my friend. One moment you're rich, next you hit rest again. These halls remember every scream. So gang fast, loot clean, and don't waste a recall rune. Egos, golden gang, it's a neon crime. Stacking heads like trophies, one kill at a time. In the crypts, it's a dance, and the Reaper's the DJ. You loot or you use, there's no hate.
So next time you see a corpse on the floor, check your six, there might be more. Cause in your seating, it's all a game of rank. And Panamon's lurking with Ghost, Gold, and Gang.
Jheolm's docks where the waves collide. Brigands block the bridge with the daggers of pride. Long swords, my fire, cut them down in a flash. Panamon's heart pounds through the neon lit clash. Battered blades alive, warriors chant in the haze. Blacksmith's hammer sings, forging valor's blaze. A crafter smirks low, your swing's kinda weak. I laugh and move on to the pit I seek. Like the night, Panamon's grit shines in this valorous fight. Morning stars glow, cheers echo through. One final swing, Kale's down, break through.
Oh, Jheolm's neon hue, where the valor runs deep. Panamon fights on, where the brave never sleep. Through the pit's fierce fire, we rise to the call. In the city of warriors, we'll never fall. fades, I face the flame. No fear in my soul, I shout its name. The wild bows down, my spirit flies under starry skies where glory lies.
Through haunted woods where spirits scream, I forge my path, live the dream. A bandit's gold, I claim the prize. Linelle's my guide, my battle cries.
Oh, Linelle calls me through the endless fight, adventuring wild in the moon's cold light, with the sword held high. I'll never break. This is my tale. The earth will shake. As the wild fades, my song remains. Linelle's echo through the plains. With every scar, my legend's born in Britannia's heart, forever sworn.
New Magencia hums where the neon flowers sway. Panama steps in on this festive day. A blight cast shade, but the spirit's alive. This in-away tale where hope will thrive.
Fields green fade under a strange gray veil. Panama arrives with a hero's tale. Villagers dance with masks quirky and bright. A baker tosses pies, catch this delight. The mayor calls out, we need a bloom to save. Find the magic flower, make the blight behave. I nod with a grin through the neon lit square. Adventures of food with joy in the air. The flowers out there in the fields neon glow. With every step let the spirit grow.
Over new Magentia's neon bloom, where the heartbeats rise. Panama adventures under festival skies. With hope and laughter we answer the call. In the sweet-born town we'll never fall.
Through fields I roam with the pie-stained shirt. A gesture trips me, oops, you're part of the mirth. A glowing vine leads to a hidden glade, where a flower hums in a neon cascade. I pluck it with care, but the vine gives a tug. Laughing I dodge, this plant's got some spunk. Villagers cheer as the blight starts to fade. Panama's the spark in this joyous parade.
Under festival skies with hope and light.
flour and ham, the town lights up bright. Blossoms explode in a neon delight. The mayor hosts me, you've saved our soul. Jester juggles pies, Lou save control. Dance floors ignite with a festival beat. Panama joins in with 2 left feet. From blight to bloom, our legend's been spun. New Magencia shines forever.
Off on this adventurous day, bird song guides our path through the emerald haze, a serrate tale in nature's embrace. Sunlight filters through, painting trails in gold. Lyra hums a tune as the wild unfolds. A deer appears with eyes so bright, it leads her deep to a grove of light. Mushrooms glow soft in a neon lit ring. Lyra's heart skips as the forest sings. A traveler's lost with a map askew. Lyra smiles warm, I'll guide you through.
The path's alive with the forest's own song. Every step's a joy where we both belong. Oh, use neon whisper where the wild heart soar. Lyra wanders on through the forest core. With justice light, we rise to the core. In nature's embrace, we'll never fall.
Traveler's tales spin of distant lands and seas. Lyra laughs bright as they swap stories with ease. A squirrel darts by with the nut in its grip. Traveler quips, that's a bold little trip past wind and twist, but the deer leads the way. Lyra's soul hums under the neon sky. From grove to the town, her legend's been spun. A ranger's tale, forever one.
Oh, use neon whisper where the wild heart soar. Lyra wanders on through the forest core. With justice light, we rise to the core. In nature's embrace, we'll never fall.
Use whisper phase, but its spirit holds tight. Lyra's tale shines in the neon's light. From forest to heart, where the brave souls roam. This ranger's journey, forever home.
day. Their legacy stays, serpents hold endures, forging brighter days.
Turns cold, a warrior's soul, fierce and bold. They say the wild hides golden lore, but death's jaws snap at every door. With fire, reclaim the land. A river's rage, I ford its flow. Through thorns and traps, my legend grows.
shock. Their coils lash out, I dodge with a grin. Sword cuts the tide, let the battle begin. The wind howls loud, salt stings my face. Lyra's on a quest in this ocean race. A kraken looms near, snags my hat with glee. I laugh and strike, reclaiming victory.
Breath is old, in the woods it hides. Whispers of justice in the tangle of pines. No city guards, just silent law, where druids walk and rangers draw.
Panamon walks
courtyard where the trees don't sleep.
Remember, crimes long past, each fallen leaf, a name, a cast. You come to you to prove your worth, but one wrong step and it's back to earth.
To the skills sharp and mean. I swing my blade, keep the dark serene. In many a cast, trying to heal on the fly. Fizzle sparks, wild crowd roars. Oh my! Shattered skulls glow where the warriors meet. A sailor's quip stings your spells, got no heat. I laugh and press on through the neon's embrace. Vesper's my stage for this tidal race. Oh, Vesper's neon tide, where the heartbeats soar. Panamon sails on to the gem's bright core. Through bridges and waves, we rise to the call. In spirituality's light, we'll never fall. Hidden cove gleams where the gem's light resides. See serpents last strike, but my spirit abides. Panamon dives deep through the tide's mystic glow. Tide arcs in my grasp where the brave only go. Bridges unite as the crowd chants my name. Spirituality's truth sets my soul aflame. From darks to the stars, my legend's been spun. Vesper's neon tide, forever one. say.
Britain's heartbeats, where the neon crown shines. Panama stride echoes through the city designs. Castle calls my name with a virtuous plea. This simple request set my spirit free. Gates hold the night as I step to the fray. Brigand storm the walls, but I'll make them pay. Wrong's words, my spark cuts the dark like a flame. Panamon's heart burns for Britannia's name. Salty dogs alive, barred strum in the haze. One's tune so bad, sets a tavern ablaze. I laugh and press on till the chambers glow. Where compassion's call sets my soul aglow.
The trials ahead with a breakthrough their might. Every clash a step to the neon lit light. Oh, Britain's neon crown
As I step into Cove, villagers smile warm in their peaceful alcove. A bard with the lute, strings all askew, plays a tune so wild it's a musical coup. He laughs and he strums, welcome to our town. Panamon's heart skips as the sun sinks down, but a shadow creeps near from the orc fort's gate. Danger's afoot, it's not too late. The orcs are marching with their clubs held high, but Cove's got a hero who won't let him by.
Oh, Cove's neon serenade, where the heart beats soar. Panamon fights on through the orc peace roar. With courage and fire, we rise to the call. In Cove's peaceful light, we'll never fall.
Villagers rally with pitchforks and spades. Panamon leads a charge through the neon-lit glades. Orcs grunt and swing, but my blade's swift and true. A farmer quips, that orc's uglier than you. Laughter lifts spirits as we push back the tide. Panamon's heart hums with Cove by my side. The bard's loop cracks as he joins the fray. His song's so bad, orcs start to sway.
Oh, Cove's neon serenade, where the heart beats soar. Panamon fights on through the heart beats roar. With courage and fire, we rise to the call. In Cove's peaceful light, we'll never fall.
Cove's serried fades, but its spirit holds tight. Panamon's tail shines in the neon's light. From village to heart, where the brave souls roam, this peaceful town, forever home.
A journey begins to
For wrong will haunt your dreams each night. Not every tale ends pure and strong, but you'll remember you walked through wrong.
Shadows swirl in the mountain's breath, a hidden citadel that beckons death. Magic wards whisper, glyphs ablaze. Only the skilled can break the maze.
Through granite arches carved by time, runes glow silver with arcane rhyme. Rays drift silent, robes undone, their hollow chants, no hope for sun. Rising smoke, scales of drakes recall. Dragons once ruled, now echoes crawl.
Feel the chill upon your skin. Spirits wake for what lies within.
Echoes of the wind citadel, we venture in the night. Arcane halls ignite with powers, will and might. Through lich and demons lair, through dragon breath untamed, we stand undaunted, hearts aflame. Deeper still, where demons roam, celestial runes guard the throne. Light to scrawl fate in frozen bone, their eyes blazing with souls unknown. A dragon's corpse, wings unfurled, its heart's last flame still scars the world. Knowledge lost in caverns hushed, power seeping in every flush. Expert Madry, the only key to bend this place to victory. Echoes of the wind citadel, arcane storm inside. Demons fall undead, enthrall magic's rising tide. We claim the halls once shrouded deep, our spells awaken giants asleep.
At the throne of swirling gale, a drake awakened, wings of scale. Our incantations break its roar. the dead. Skeletal nights rise, bones clattering gloom. Their swords slash wild, sealing Khal Doom's doom. Panama still sings, cuts through death's cold grip. Carvings on the walls, whisper cultist scripts. Shadow fiends lurk with their necromantic haze. I dodge their curses, heart ablaze in the maze. Puzzle chest sparks, zaps me with a jolt. I laugh through the pain, yo, that's Anchor's bolt.
Elementals roar, rock fists swing hard, but my steel's at the core. Crystals pulse with fire, lighting past through the gloom. Panamon's heart beats defy in the tomb. Wisp glow tricks my eyes, weaves a maze in the dark. I dodge its illusion with a warrior spark. And many I chant, but the spell's gone astray. Fizzle lights a cave, yo, I laugh it away.
The relics close through the dungeon's cold breath. Every fight's a vow to conquer death. Oh, shame's neon requiem, where the crystals ignite. Panamon fights on through the endless night with honesty's fire. We rise to the call in the dungeon's heart. We'll never
us deceive. I cut through the glow with the truth I believe. Caverns quake hard as the golem shadow looms. Crystal heart pulses, sealing shame's dooms. Shield cracks in my hand, sacrifice for the fight. Panamon's resolve burns in the neon's light. A wisp plays a prank, hides my map in its glow. I chuckle in charge, let the battle flow.
Oh, shame's neon requiem, where the crystals ignite. Panamon fights on through the endless night. With honesty's fire, we rise to the call. In the dungeon's heart, we'll never fall. Whispers of justice in a tangle of pines. No city guards, just silent law, where druids walk and rangers draw.
Under moss and shadow boughs, there's a stillness only nature allows. The court of trees, the cloak decree, where Panamon walks silent free.
In the heart of you, where the justice grows, among the thorns and the roots below. Lanterns swing from boughs so high. The truth walks slow, but the arrows fly.
Past the abbey, monks still pray. Their books speak runes of a brighter day. But murderers lurk and shadows run deep in Yu's cold graveyard where the trees don't sleep.
The trees remember crimes long past. Each fallen leaf a name it cast. You come to you
destined where the fires burn. A lair of scales and shadows, no soul returns. Drakes snap at my heels, their eyes like flame. I swing my blade of valor, I stake my claim. Claws rake the air, a fiery blast. I dodge and weave, this won't be my last. One piece down, the dungeon hums. A hero rises as the battle drums.
In the silence, I feel the cause. Lives and dreams in the dungeon lost. But the ancient worm calls, its roar shakes the stone. One last fight, I'm never
told. Fire rains down, I leap through the blaze. Sword meets claw in a hero's grace. With the final cry, the beast descends. Victory's mine, the tale never ends. Destin's heart beats, the loot is won. A sin-soaked saga, my quest is done.
Draconic orbs ignite the gate, summoning doom. There's no escape.